Is it time to buy or sell Robinhood stock? In this video, we will explore Robinhood in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 14th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has ranked Robinhood as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.93. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 127.85% since we initially identified Robinhood as a buy candidate 72 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.78% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the midst of a strong rising trend in the short term, and indicators suggest that a further increase within this trend is likely. The current 3-month trend points to a potential change of 91% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 86.46% and 104.03%. When examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of 216.69%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 77.92% to 231.55% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $196.98 and $367.6. Our latest daily update for Robinhood includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Robinhood Stock Price After Thursday Trading. The Robinhood stock price gained 1.92% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025, rising from 108.62 to 110.71. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.80%, with a low of 106.35 and a high of 111.46. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, and is up by 7.43% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 21 million shares, with a total of 34 million shares exchanged for approximately $3.79 billion. It is important to consider that declining volume on increasing prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $117.70, while the lowest price was $18.71. Currently, the price is 5.94% or $6.99 higher, below the 52-week high of $117.70, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Robinhood is experiencing increased volatility following a series of news events this week. On the 11th of August, the stock surged past a $100 billion market cap as the company reported doubled earnings, rising user assets, and accelerating activity in cryptocurrency, a clear short-term catalyst that propelled shares higher. However, that momentum faced a challenge on the 13th of August when the stock declined by approximately 5% amid more turbulent markets, highlighting how sentiment and broader risk-averse movements can swiftly reverse gains. Additionally, this week, Robinhood released its operating data for July and was recognized among Cathie Wood's top innovation selections, both of which can generate interest and investment flows. In the short term, anticipate price fluctuations driven by monthly metrics, cryptocurrency price movements, and news headlines. Potential upside if user engagement and cryptocurrency volume continue to surprise positively, and potential downside if growth softens or markets recede. Over the long term, the stock's direction will depend on sustained user and revenue growth, effective monetization beyond trading and cryptocurrency, and the regulatory environment. If these fundamentals remain strong, the current volatility could serve as a foundation for further gains. Otherwise, it may lead to prolonged reductions in valuation multiples. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Hood a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Hood an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned Hood a market outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Hood an equal weight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Hood an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Robinhood stock. The price-to-earnings ratio is rated as strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also deemed strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Robinhood. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, and so far it has fallen by approximately 3.42%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Some positive signals have also been issued, which may influence the near short-term development. The Robinhood stock holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. As the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $111.22. Conversely, in the event of a decline, the stock will find some support from the long-term average at around $101.85. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite price increases, resulting in a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, a sell signal. Pivots, a sell signal from 5 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal from 3 days ago. Short-term Moving Average, a sell signal from 3 days ago. Looking at the 12-month chart reveals Short Moving Average, a sell signal from 11 days ago. The Long-Term Moving Average, a buy signal from 80 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 69 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Robinhood. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $97.98 and $93.63. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a further decline to the next support level. In this case, Robinhood finds support just below today's level at $97.98. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $93.63 and $92.33. This stock has average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5.11 between its high and low, or 4.80%. Over the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.28%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Robinhood, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 36 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Robinhood. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Robinhood is at $111.23. If you do not own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a key point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Robinhood faces its first support level at $97.98. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Robinhood from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On August 11, 2025, Bat Baiju executed an insider sale of 951,792 shares of Class B common stock. On August 11, 2025, Bat Baiju also executed an insider purchase of 951,792 shares of Class A common stock. On August 11, 2025, Bat Baiju conducted another insider sale of 951,792 shares of Class A common stock. On August 5, 2025, Quirk Stephen M. executed an insider sale of 40,131 shares of Class A common stock. On August 4, 2025, Gallagher Daniel Martin Jr. conducted an insider sale of 25,000 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 25.866. In total, insiders purchased 11,426,239 shares and sold 19,375,517 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $105.78, reflecting a decrease of 4.45%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is Robinhood stock a good buy? Currently, several indicators signal negativity, which we believe will impact the stock's performance over the coming days and possibly weeks. Nonetheless, we perceive that today's price may present a buying opportunity, with expectations that it will rise over the course of this 3-month period. Consequently, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 15th of August, we anticipate that Robinhood will open lower by $1.20, starting at $109.51. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.